I honestly didn't think I was going to win that quick with the Huns, or not the Huns, but the Saxons in that last episode, but oh well, it just shows how weak like the stuff I was up against and how quickly you can basically go if you have like, you know, extermination mindset going. Anyhow, we're going to play the Huns this time, and I'm going to do something fun with them. So, in 376, word reached the Roman world of fierce people far in the east. DFuxa, it was said, have been driven from their own tribes and had been coupled with the malign spirits to produce half-men who lived their entire lives on horseback. These creatures were monsters with the faces of devils, horned and strange. More frightening still, the gods themselves were begging for sanctuary within the empire. The new terror was, of course, the Huns. They were a completely nomadic people from the wide open steppes, and one of the most successful to ever emerge from the wilderness to threaten more civilized people. They may even have been the Hissing Nu who threatened China. Wherever they came from, the Huns strike terror into their enemies and absorb weaker tribes such as the Alans into their ranks. They are the finest horsemen in the world, trained to ride almost before they can walk, and armed with the most effective form of composite bow known in Asia or Europe. They are simply a terrible threat to any who stand against them, a vigorous warrior people. Historically, however, the Huns didn't overrun the former Roman Empire. They were fantastically successful, but even Attila couldn't subdue the Roman power. The Huns found no resting place in imperial lands, although they did take Hungary, and were eventually driven back to the steppes by the Germans. So yes, basically we've got like the Huns, they're like, you know, trying to get in here. Their victory conditions are basically to take Byzantinople as well as like, you know, Rome, and of course hold 15 territories in the process. And yeah, we're going to basically play at them. So let's see how this goes. Now, I'm not really going to aim to sort of win this game. I'm trying to do something else. But if I can win it too, I will. I'll just basically like do it after my goal is basically achieved. And that, you know, goal to start off with, basically we start very close to like the Roxalani over here. And there's like the Samartians down here. And other like barbarian tribes. And all that. What I plan to do here, I plan to send these guys on a barbarian destroy mission, so to speak. We're going to basically find every barbarian, like, you know, I can basically find, I guess, and we'll just destroy them for the most part.
Sire!
Let's see, let's have you attack this guy. So this is the Roxalani's, like, you know, opening area over here.
Prepare for battle. No more moves.
I'm going to basically just try and, like, wipe out their guys really, really fast, and then go from there. Now, this is, of course, you know, the Samartians, like, you know, over here, though they also have, like, other places down here.
Sire!
But, anyways, we're going to get my guys, like, to sort of, like, get themselves, we're going to have, like, all the barbarians basically turn to hordes. It's the plan for this little run I'm basically doing here. I'm basically going to have these guys sort of split up into, like, groups, I guess. We'll have, like, these guys go after the Goths down here. So, you guys can go there.
No more moves, sire.
Oh, there's the Samartians over here, apparently. That's fine.
Mighty general.
You can go down here.
Out of moves, great lord.
I'll have a few of these armies basically go toward
Orders?
the Lombards back over here in the Burgundy.
Moves, great lord. My liege, forward. Moves depleted, mighty lord. My liege.
I'll group these guys up eventually, but for now I'm just like, you know, just let them do whatever they want.
I serve your will.
Sire.
And let's see here. These guys will be enough to take these guys on here. I should have at least another army going this way, guys, and we'll have this army go this way.
Mighty general, onward. No more moves, sire.
My spy can get over here. We're eventually going to go after, like, you know, the Romans and stuff in this game, but for now, the plan will be just like to go to the war, basically wiping out all these guys, making hordes everywhere.
At once. Out of moves, sir.
That'll be the plan, at least.
I kill to please.
And you can kill him.
He shall be extinguished.
So there's our murderer right here.
He's a dead man.
That guy will be a little bit hard to kill, I guess. I'm not going to worry about him, but whatever.
To position. Out of moves, sir.
Here we go.
My liege, forward. Can't do it, sire. Engage the enemy.
So yeah, at the start of this game, we're the strongest faction. No one's basically stronger than us.
Sire, my liege, attack! Glorious victory!
We'll push those guys back a little bit.
Attack!
We're just gonna...
Sieging settlement, sir.
Apparently we can siege these guys right away, so why not? They did kill a bunch of my guys in the process, but this will basically turn these guys into a horde.
He is ours, mighty one. We have conquered.
Now I have the option to sack the settlement or to occupy. We're just going to sack it. There's their horde armies basically made over here. And of course these guys basically, you know, exist as a horde over here.
March! Mighty general! Attack!
Now I could attack these guys if I want to, but... figure let's withdraw for now.
Sire!
Now making hordes everywhere is going to be very dangerous because these guys will be hostile to me because, you know, I basically pushed them out of their, like, lands.
Mighty general!
So they may want to attack me, we'll see.
My liege! Onward! Sire! Move out! Out of moves, great lord! Sire! Onward!
Let's get you right there.
Sire! Sire! Orders? March!
My ears are yours. Unseen, unheard. Moves depleted, great lord.
Assassin ready. Mighty general!
We're going to get these guys over here.
Sire! March! No more moves, sire! Assassin ready.
So this is some Samaritan territory over here.
By your will. Death stalks him.
The territory, you know, capital should be over here maybe.
Of moves, sir.
Now there's a faction there right there.
To hear is to obey. To hear is
And there's their settlement.
no more moves, sir.
Orders!
So the hordes have arrived, and they're basically going to, you know, destroy, destroy, destroy. Now look at all the money I'm basically going to get from this. Basically, right now I start at 10,000. Basically for each settlement I'm going to sack and get lots of money for it. Whoop, those guys got knocked back. And these guys more or less left me alone, so
March! No more moves, sire.
we'll let them go this way, these guys.
Onward! No more moves, sire. My liege. Onward!
I might let these guys catch up before I do anything, but
Orders?
these guys are fairly weak at the moment, so
Attack!
we'll send my guys basically
My liege. Prepare for battle.
full on after them.
Move out. Moves depleted, mighty lord. Engage the enemy. Who shall die this day? He's a dead man. He's a dead man.
Oh. There's another kill.
By your will. By your will.
Here's the Goths over here, apparently.
Sire.
Awaiting your command.
Now, I'm not going to go to war with these guys right away, so I'll basically try and keep good relations with the Romans.
I will speak with them at once.
I might want to make these guys my allies just to start off with these guys. Maybe I'm not really sure. But there's really no, you know, really benefit for me like allying with anyone at the moment, so... What I might want to do is I'll go talk to the Alemanni and the Saxons since they can't be turned into hordes. So I'll just try and walk through their territories for most part. For that, you know, reason.
To hear is to obey.
Let's get you guys over here.
Sir,
I kill to please you. By your will.
You can go right there.
Moves, sir.
Okay, these guys over here need to move, so let's get you over here.
March. Out of moves, great lord.
And this guy can go
Move out.
this way.
Moves depleted, mighty lord.
Now, note by the way, there's like no roads in some of these territories I'm running through, so it'll be a little bit slow going.
Forward. Moves depleted, mighty lord. My liege.
There's the Vandals, apparently.
No more moves, sire. Orders? Mighty general.
My ears are yours.
They, of course, you know, are running from me, but whatever.
Heard. No more moves, my liege.
Mighty general. Mighty general.
Let's get you over here.
Out. Prepare for battle.
And there's another successful goal at this, I guess. I don't think we start war with the Vandals, by the way, so I do have the advantage of basically leaving them alone.
shall die this day? Death approaches. He shall be extinguished.
We'll kill that guy.
Moving to position.
I bet this leads downwards, so I'm not gonna worry about that. You can go over here.
Out of moves, sir.
Great one?
Yes, my liege.
There's the Goths.
Yes.
Their capital's Colonial Dacia at the moment.
Yes, my liege.
There's those guys.
Sire. March. Orders? Move out. Engage the enemy. Besieging settlement, sir.
Gonna have to basically make a ram to get in here, so that'll happen first over here.
Prepare for battle.
Now these guys apparently are coming in my direction, so I have to watch out for that, but...
Onward. Out of moves, great lord. My liege.
my guys are keeping ahead of them for now.
Depleted, mighty lord.
My ears are yours. None shall see me.
So there's like the Vandals, like, you know, territory over here. Obviously, you know, they start in this general area.
My liege. Move out. Moves depleted, mighty lord. Sire. Onward. Move out. Can't do it, sire. Onward. No more moves, sire. My liege.
You know, let's just gather my guys up over here.
Depleted, mighty lord. My liege. Onward.
You can go right there.
Dead, mighty lord.
My eyes are yours. Moving. No more moves, my liege.
So yeah, the goal is I'm going to try and like turn everyone into a horde. And there's essentially a lot of like horrible like barbarians, like the Roxalani right here, the Samartians right here. Over here's the Goths, and then after I get these guys out of the way, like, you know, I just walk over here, we'll do like, you know, Burgundy, the Lombards, the Franks. The Saxons and the other guys, the Alemanni can't be turned into hordes, but, you know, whatever, it's fine. You know, I might be going for the Goths, so I might leave them, you know, alone to do that. These guys are coming this way.
Mighty general. Prepare for battle. Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir. Sire.
That's for these guys. They kill fast my guys, but whatever.
Under siege, sir.
This is going to kill my armies quite quickly doing this, but we'll basically make a nice little, like, you know, fortune doing this, and make lots of basically, like, you know, terrible armies for, like, people to deal with.
Move out.
Let's get you up here.
March. Out of moves, great lord.
You can start making your way up the road as well.
March.
Again, the Samartians may try and take vengeance on me for attacking them,
Orders. Move out. Onward.
so I have to watch out for that.
Moves, great lord. Orders. Move out. Out of moves, great lord. Sire. March. Out of moves, great lord.
These guys, of course, are leaving their things alone, so we're not going to worry about the Vandals here too much, but whatever.
Spying.
There's the first bit of spy from this guy.
Moving.
I guess it's fastest to walk, you know, straight across here, so that's what we'll probably do.
Onward. Out of moves, great lord. Orders. Attack! My liege, prepare for battle.
I might just siege these guys down normally while this guy basically makes his way over here.
Siege, sir. My liege, prepare for battle.
So I might just do that.
Sieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir. Mighty general, forward, attack. Who shall die this day? Death stalks him.
I'm interested in killing people, so
He's a dead man.
I guess a spy can die. I missed my target, but well, that's fine.
Sire? Yes, my liege. Yes, my liege. Yes, my liege.
So apparently they don't own this right away, the Goths. They only own Colonial Dacia. That's interesting.
At once. Moves depleted, sir.
Assassin ready.
I'm actually tempted to send like these guys down southwards just to make sure these guys get deposed, but
Moving.
usually the Goths get turned into like a horde regardless of what I'm going to do to them, so
He's a dead man.
I won't worry about it too much, I don't think. We're on the richest faction now because, you know, money. And apparently Roxalani and Vandals are at war with the Samartians for whatever reason.
Mighty General.
Alright, how about you go just push this guy off the road?
Sire, engage the enemy! Victory is ours, mighty one! Onward! Moves depleted, mighty lord!
I'll basically group them up, my guys, for now. Because, like, you know, his horde's over here.
My liege, onward! Out of moves, great lord! Sire, forward!
So we'll get this guy over here.
Move out! Orders, prepare for battle! Moves depleted, mighty lord!
My eyes are yours.
Once we get over here, we'll basically get roads, so I'll be able to make use of those.
Great lord.
And apparently you guys do marry as, like, you know, you're on nomadic hoarding, I guess, so that's worth noting. Well, let's see here. Where do I want to go next, I guess?
Besieging settlement, sir! Settlement under siege, sir!
Everyone's going over here, apparently. Lots of zeros, because we're hoarding.
Mighty General! Engage the enemy! No more moves, sire! Mighty General, prepare for battle! Onward! Moves depleted, mighty lord! Orders! Forward! No more moves, sire! Sire! Sire!
Get that guy there.
Move out! Engage the enemy! Besieging settlement, sir! Settlement under siege, sir! Orders? Engage the
So there's all my hordes basically grouped up for now.
attack!
They are going to get weaker as I go along, so I have to sort of watch out for, like, you know, losing their numbers and stuff.
Mighty General, prepare for battle!
But that's a rebel capital over here.
Servant. Assassin ready. He's dead. He's a dead man. Your obedient servant.
I guess this guy can sort of, like, just keep going this way, so
Here is to obey.
we'll make our way to Roman territory, I guess.
Once. Out of moves, sir. Assassin ready. He shall be extinguished.
Now, whatever, try and kill this guy. And I fail. Oh well.
Moving to position.
Get this guy over here for now.
Sir.
Sire!
And my spy can go have a look at the stuff going on over here.
See me. Moving. No more moves, my liege.
The only thing that the Huns really have to deal with is the fact that they're so far away.
Yours, mighty one!
And note that, you know, because, like, the Vandals took everything, there's not much here to really take, but whatever. Let's just sack it. The Vandals selling over here.
Forward!
You get to go this way, this way.
Move out! Moves depleted, mighty lord. Sire, onward! Out of moves, great lord. Orders! Move out! Out of moves, great lord. Sire, onward! Moves depleted, mighty lord. Mighty general, move out!
See, that's what being like a horde's really about, like using like massive amounts of force to, like, you know,
No more moves.
cause havoc basically everywhere.
Forward! Moves depleted, mighty lord. Orders!
There's Campus Lumber over here apparently.
Sire,
My ears are yours. None shall see me. Moves depleted, great lord.
So here's these guys here.
Yes, mighty lord. Yes, my liege. To hear is to obey. To hear is to obey. No more moves, sir. Who shall die this day? Moving to position. He shall be extinguished. Death stalks him. Out of moves.
Maybe we'll kill that guy if we get a chance. So it's just slowly moving this horde along. And of course there's, like, you know, the little announcements being made and all that. So apparently these guys are now at war, Samartians and Goths, the Roxalani and Vandals.
I serve your will. Spying.
Try to look at this guy for whatever reason.
None shall see me.
This guy's left his, you know, his home, so
sire!
if I'm quick I could probably
Attack!
take this guy's, like, capital really, really fast.
Orders? Attack! No more moves, sire. My liege. Prepare for battle. No more moves, sire.
And some of these guys can go up to hit this guy up here.
Onward! Forward! Onward!
Let's get him over this way.
Mighty lord! Mighty general! My liege! Onward! No more moves, sire! Sire! Move out! Moves depleted, mighty lord! Sire! Onward! Onward! No more moves, sire!
I'll just basically send 3 armies up the Burgundy, I guess.
My liege!
Or 4 armies. And then this guys can all go this way toward the Lombards.
Moves depleted, mighty lord! Sire! March! Moves depleted, mighty lord!
Yes, mighty lord.
And this is like the other side of Italy over here, so
Yes, my liege.
I'll just keep walking this way for now.
Sir. Who shall die this day? He's a dead man. Death stalks him.
Whatever.
Death stalks him.
Well, my guy apparently died to the bodyguards there. I'm impressed that didn't cause a war with these guys, but I guess they chose not to start a war with me. But whatever, there goes my assassin, he finally died. As, they sometimes do.
Are yours.
I saw the Saxon diplomat there for a moment. Yeah, my goal, like, for this, like, this one around, I'm going to basically try to, like, smash into their, like, the things.
Waiting to ambush!
Their capitals with all these, like, barbarian forces.
Attack! Orders? Forward! Moves depleted, mighty lord. Engage the enemy, my liege. Move out! Moves depleted, mighty lord.
Does he know I'm coming? I don't know.
Orders? Forward! Moves depleted, mighty
But the Lombards decided to move their guys back toward their capital.
Forward! No more moves, sire. My liege. Forward! No more moves, sire. Orders? March! Moves depleted, mighty lord. Sire.
And that's done.
Can't do it, sire. Onward! Out of moves, great lord. Orders? Forward! No more moves, sire.
My ears are yours. Stealth is my cloak. None shall see me. No more moves, my liege.
Awaiting your command. To hear is to obey.
I'm gonna leave this guy for a moment, I guess. There's the Alemanni behind that Roman legion.
Sire, I will speak with them at once.
So if the factions that can't be turned to hordes, I'll actually offer an alliance with these guys, so... Alright, we're not gonna get alliance with these guys, I guess. Oh well. He can't move for a moment, so I'm not gonna worry about him.
I serve your will.
Interestingly,
Buying.
these guys made a fort for one of their turns, apparently. So, there's a fort for these guys.
Orders? Attack! No more moves, sire. Sire, attack!
Gonna cross into Burgundy territory with these guys, I guess.
Sire, attack! Mighty general, onward! No more moves, sire.
I like the speech set for these guys, because, it's different than, like, the Barbarian speech set. They sound like the Carthaginians for some reason.
Mighty general, prepare for battle. No more moves, sire. Sire, attack! No more moves, sire. Orders? Onward! Moves depleted, mighty lord.
Get these guys over here.
Move out! No more moves, sire. Sire! March! Moves depleted, mighty lord. Prepare to ambush! Prepare to ambush! My liege! Move out!
Now, if I attack these guys, they won't be able to, reinforce this, so...
Attack! My liege! My liege!
I might want to do that.
Attack! Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir.
I don't have to build siege equipment for these guys, that's kind of nice.
Orders? Forward! No more moves, sire.
I'll move these guys nice and close, so if they do attack, they'll have to go through multiple guys here.
Sire! Forward! Out of moves, great lord. Sire! Onward!
Should make these guys attack apparently, but oh well.
Moves depleted, mighty lord. Sire!
We'll get these guys
Move
here.
out. No more moves, sire. My liege, move out. Out of moves, great lord.
The Saxons, of course, are over here.
Spying.
No one's taking this settlement over here, apparently.
It is not possible, sire. Moving.
Now, the thing about this is that it's a lot of speed, really, because if, like, the Barbarians, like, you know, take out other settlements, then they won't be turned into hordes, but if I'm basically quick enough, I can, like, turn, like, these guys into hordes before, like, they had a chance to expand. I assume the Samartians, the Roxalani, and the Vandals will probably turn the Goths into war, you know, into hordes at some point easily enough. And then, like, these guys over here will be, like, turned into hordes really fast. Usually these guys don't get turned into hordes because, like, the AI doesn't go up here, but I'm going up here to sort of make them into hordes because, you know, I feel like doing so.
Ambush in place. Waiting to ambush.
There must be guys around here somewhere, but whatever.
My liege. Engage the enemy. Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir. My liege. Attack! Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir. Orders. Prepare for battle. Settlement under siege, sir.
Now, to avoid casualties, by the way, the best thing you can do is just have everyone around this type of settlements, and that'll reduce your casualties and, like, destroy the people real fast.
Engage the enemy. Besieging settlement, sir. Victory! We have conquered.
So there's a little bit of money from the Lombardis.
Ambush. My liege, forward. Engage the enemy. Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir.
I'll do the same with these guys.
March. Prepare for battle. Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir. My liege, engage the enemy. Sire, engage the enemy. Move out. Out of moves, great lord. Mighty general.
Let's set that up like that. So yeah, now you have basically people in flight. The Lombardi are in flight. This guy can move on, so...
Your command. To hear is to obey. I will speak with them at once.
You're going to be map provision for Denari. I'm not going to really worry about that, I don't think, so...
At once. At once. At once.
There's the Vicus Alemanni over here.
At once. No more moves, sir.
My liege.
Now, having basically taken this settlement over here,
Mighty general.
I'll want to come down here and make sure, like, these other settlements that, like, you know,
No more moves.
are over here weren't taken by the Franks or anyone, so...
My liege. Move out.
I'll basically do that next.
Depleted, mighty lord. Sire, move out. Out of moves, great lord. My liege. Sire, move out. No more moves, sire. Forward.
I'll get this guy over here.
Ambush.
Now, like, these, like, little campuses that are around here, they don't really offer much money because they're not really, like, you know... basically, the smaller ones like these, I'm not going to stock them because they're not really worth invading, or, like, the Vandals will not have much left, basically, to, like, loot. Forgot to move my spy, but okay, whatever, he's moving on his own a little bit there. There's the Saxons up there.
Ready to ambush. Prepare to ambush. Ready to ambush.
And there's all the Burgundy, of course, or, you know, the Lombards, basically Horde. Vandals apparently went after the Eastern Empire. I guess they skipped the Goths, maybe?
I serve your will. Moving.
Okay, here's the Franks, with an army of Rome's next to them,
It's not possible, sire.
for whatever reason.
Serve your will. Moving. No more moves, my liege.
Awaiting your command. Yes, my liege.
I'll send this guy up here.
My liege. No more moves, sir.
Now I have to, like, group these guys up a little bit because it's basically a big giant horde around these guys, and basically these guys can all be ripped apart by stuff if I'm not careful, so... There's that. You know what?
Move out.
Let's just this guy right here.
Attack.
Apparently these guys took campus quiet of Romans, that's fine.
Move out. Engage the enemy. Mighty General, march. Attack. Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir.
Now let's get everyone to attack this for now.
Engage the enemy. Orders, move out. No more moves, sire. Sire, engage the enemy.
And there we go, everyone sits around this one now, so...
Settlement under siege, sir. My liege, engage the enemy.
There's a Barbarian turned to a Horde.
Glorious victory. We have conquered. Prepare to ambush.
The Burgundy Hordes, because you know, gotta have more Hordes.
Sire! Move out!
I find they still have a fort over here, but whatever. They basically have a fort.
Mighty General, march! Prepare to ambush! Move out! Moves depleted, mighty lord. My liege, onward! No more moves, sire. Sire, forward!
So yes, the Huns are on a warpath, destroying everything on their way.
Prepare to ambush! Prepare to ambush! Orders? Attack! Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir. My liege, engage the enemy!
I'm gonna have everyone just basically hit this town for hell, I guess.
Settlement under siege, sir. Mighty General, attack! Settlement under siege, sir.
I won't really get much for a heinous settlement, but I mean...
Prepare for battle! Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir.
I'll get a little bit, I guess.
Mighty General! My liege, engage the enemy. Begin the siege. Settlement under siege, sir. Sire. Sire! Prepare for battle. Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir. Sire. Attack! Begin the siege. Settlement under siege, sir.
Now I'm basically gonna do this again.
Sire, prepare for battle. Besieging settlement, sir. Victory!
To get this guy near his side, so basically they're all together.
Settlement captured.
Basically all my guys now are basically right next to each other, so... I can move in a nice little block.
Sire!
Your forces are ambushed by an army of Burgundy. Their attempts to surprise you failed. You have time to prepare for battle. See, no way that these guys surprise me here. We're just gonna withdraw from them.
Moves depleted, mighty lord. My liege.
No point fighting these guys if I don't have to, so...
Onward. Waiting to ambush. Orders? Sire. March. Ambush in place.
I'll just move them all in the block right here.
Ready to ambush.
Awaiting your command.
I serve your will. Spying.
Sire, I will speak with them at once. Out of moves, sir.
So note that my ultimate goal is basically to take, like, you know, Rome and, like, you know, Byzantine with the Huns. But starting out, one of the easiest things you can basically do is just, like, you know, wreak havoc to everyone around you. I don't usually make hordes like this with these guys, but, you know, it's fun to do. Never actually done this before. Apparently it's the strongest faction again. And there goes the Goths finally. The Vandals will finally come after him.
Orders.
You know what I could probably do with these guys?
March. My
I could probably mass all my armies right next to them.
Forward. My liege. Move out.
Like so.
Sire. Mighty General. Prepare for battle. Mighty General. Attack.
That'll just be, like, you know, just moving a little away from me.
Out of move.
So I get my guys a little bit closer to each other.
Sire. March.
You know, I'm trying to go down south here because, like, you know, we'll go for Roman territory. Just kill them that way.
Sire. Onward.
So let's just get my guys
Onward.
doing so.
Moves depleted, mighty lord. My liege. Move out. Moves depleted, mighty lord. My liege. Forward. Mighty general. Prepare for battle.
Lay siege to the Romans, because why not?
Settlement under siege, sir. Orders? Not possible, sire. Orders? March.
Have a guy hang out in the forest for now.
Great one. I will speak with them at once.
So here's the Saxons up here. Eventually these guys will probably be like, yeah, we'll ally a few, but they're just not going to do it just yet.
Yes, my liege. Out of moves, sir.
I serve your will. Spying.
Then there's a turncoat slave over here. Interesting. This guy's a, killer slaves.
Moving. No more moves, my liege.
Bring my spy down here, I guess. You know, what I may want to do if these guys just start sitting right here.
Move out. Out of moves, great lord. Sire!
I'll walk by them if I can.
My liege.
Well, Franks don't like me running through the lands. Too bad.
Mighty general. Orders? Orders? March. Mighty general. Move out.
I'll get all these guys coming up over here.
Mighty lord. My liege. My liege. Prepare for battle. Begin the siege. Settlement under siege, sir. Mighty general. Move out. Sire. Move out. Sire. Forward.
Okay, so these guys can go down here a little bit, so
Orders. Forward.
get them down here if I can.
Great lord. Mighty general. Onward. No more moves, sire.
My ears are yours.
Send that guy up there for now.
Spying.
Awaiting your command. To hear is to obey. To hear is to obey. Moves depleted, sir.
Whoop, some of these guys decide to attack me over here in the back.
Run for your lives.
Now notice, by the way, that they aren't attacking me again because of the simple fact that,
Ambush.
that guy had like 2 armors in back of him, so he's like, maybe not that much, guys attacking me.
Sire. Onward. Moves depleted, mighty lord.
Let's send my guys over here towards the Franks.
Mighty general. Move out. Out of moves, great lord. Orders. March.
You know, I want to let the Romans are attacking these guys and they're making ceasefires, kind of like I did with the Frankish campaign.
Sire. Sire. Mighty general. My liege. Mighty general. My liege.
I'm thinking about going like this,
Sire. March. My liege.
and we're just going to basically swap
My liege. My liege. Sire. My liege.
a bunch of horsemen out here for now.
My liege. Splitting the troops. Combining troops. Orders.
Oh, that wasn't enough to get him over there.
Battle.
Well, that guy basically got over here.
Sire. March.
I'll follow up with that guy right there.
Sire. My liege. March. Orders. Forward. Prepare for battle. Begin the siege. Settlement under siege, sir. Sire. Prepare for battle.
Now with these guys, I'm probably going to let them, seek out, so
Settlement under siege, sir.
I'll these guys, wipe out the towns in back while these guys, wipe them on the field.
My ears
Will be my plan.
are yours. Spying.
Huh, apparently Lombards are Christians. Interesting. Could just be a one guy, who knows?
Sire. At once. Moves depleted.
Romans are taking this area over here, apparently.
Moves depleted, sir.
Lombards are going north now.
Mighty general. Move out.
Interestingly enough, the
Attack.
Franks haven't attacked anyone, so
Sir.
all the guys are in their capital here.
Sir. Mighty general. Prepare for battle. Begin the siege. Settlement under siege, sir. Mighty general. Onward.
That's done over here.
Orders! Mighty General, prepare for battle. Settlement under siege, sir. Orders! Attack!
Let them do a demon over here for now.
Sir. My liege! Attack! Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege.
You know, I know what the main plan for here is so I can have these, like, you know,
Engage the enemy.
guys rush this settlement real fast, take it out.
Settlement under siege, sir.
Like, the Romans are, like, building up units, by the way, to try and stop me from, like, you know, raiding their cities at this point, but for the most part, I'm able to do what I want with them, so
My ears.
I'm just gonna crush them, basically, en route, basically.
Stealth is my cloak. Moving.
Send this guy here.
Moves my liege.
Yes, mighty lord. At once. No more moves, sir.
And a bunch of people are declaring themselves allies and such.
Sire.
A couple more turns for them to surrender, but it's fine.
Orders! Attack! Victory is ours, mighty one.
We're gonna sack Carnutum over here. I'll basically send these guys over here to
Engage the enemy.
hit Aquium.
Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir.
They actually have some people here apparently, so
Engage the enemy.
won't be hitting them right away, but whatever. Aquium will get hit.
My liege, forward. Engage the enemy. Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir. Mighty General, prepare for battle. Begin the siege. Settlement under siege, sir.
Now if I was to assault these guys right now, I'd basically take a huge amount of casualties, I think. But you know what? We'll take them. Turn the Franks into a horde. And apparently a bunch of the Frankish family members die, but you know, with hordes, you know, it doesn't matter if like you kill like all their guys in here, they're just gonna turn into a horde.
Victory is ours, mighty one. This land is ours.
There we go, we sacked them.
Attack! Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir. Sire! Engage the enemy! Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir. Orders? Engage the enemy. Begin the siege. Settlement under siege, sir.
We're basically gonna push into Roman territory, like, you know, in a nice little line towards Spain, because Spain is usually a little bit unguarded. But for the most part, I only have one more barbarian to, like, you know, turn into like a faction, the Goths, and I'll basically achieve my goal of like turning all the barbarians into like, you know, hordes. The rise of the hordes will have begun.
My ears are yours. Seeing but unseen.
Spy you.
Seen unheard. No more moves, my liege. My eyes are yours. Seeing but unseen. Moving. No more moves, my
I might have these guys just make their way over here first before, you know, moving westwards, so that might be a thing I might be doing.
Orders! Attack! Besieging settlement, sir.
I don't know why the wall's damaged here, but okay. Wall's damaged.
Settlement under siege, sir. Engage the enemy. Settlement under siege, sir.
Now I basically keep training with the Eastern Empire for strongest faction because as I basically, you know, commit like sieges and like, you know, actually fight them, I am actually going to be losing lots of troops doing that.
Engage the enemy. Begin the siege. Settlement under siege, sir. Sire, engage the enemy. Settlement under siege, sir.
Your obedient servant. Yes, my liege. I will speak with them at once.
Oh, we might get alliance with these guys later, I guess.
To obey.
Alright, so this turn we should see these guys fall down. Yep, here they go, they're gonna fight me.
Victory is ours, mighty one. This land is
We'll sack these guys.
waiting to ambush. My liege. Onward! Moves depleted, mighty lord. Mighty general. March! My liege. Move out!
Now, at this point, I'm basically very, like, concerned about, like, you know, casualties I'm basically taking at this point. Because, like, you know, I'm basically, like, you know, taking casualties like crazy at this point, so I'm probably gonna have all these guys just sort of massive attack, you know, Acquisium. And here's these guys all the way over here.
Moving. Out of move.
Gotta watch out for your running hordes, but for the most part, I'm basically gonna be destroying everything on my path, so it's fine.
Orders? Engage the enemy.
We'll build a bunch of ladders for these guys.
Settlement under siege.
I'm not sure it really matters, like, you know, what siege equipment you build with, like, the all battles, because once you're basically capable of, like, you know, battle these guys, things like a flip of the dice, like, you know, how many guys you basically lose or win, depending on, like, you know, numbers you have. There's Roxalani coming over here. For some reason, I'm gonna hit those guys. Oh, they made themselves a new homeland right there. Well, the Roxalani have resettled themselves. They're right there. Franks declare war on the Western Empire.
Serve your will. Moving. None shall see me.
Vandals are attacking the Goths over here, that's fine. That's what I suspected would happen, so I'll let them just do that. I'm gonna let the siege basically happen over here, I think, so we'll just let them fight me when they get to, you know, out of there, I guess.
Sire. My liege. Onward.
I'm gonna get these guys right here.
Mighty general. Engage the enemy. Begin the siege. Settlement under siege, sir. Sire. Onward.
Yeah, slowly help us to stop me, the Romans, at this point. Now, Romans, by the way, give a lot more, like, gold than, like, say, like, the little barbarian tribes, like the Goths and all that stuff, but for the most part, you know, the Romans are a lot tougher, usually, unless they have, like, defended cities. One more turn so these guys surrender.
Ears are yours.
Here's the Sassanids.
Is my cloak.
Doesn't matter if they're, you know, Horde or not, they basically turn into their enemies, like that's the Barbarian and the Lombards. Four more turns so they surrender.
My liege. Prepare for battle. Begin the siege. Settlement under siege, sir. My liege. Onward. Engage the enemy. Begin the siege. Settlement under siege, sir.
I'll wait for these guys to attack me, so that'll be a thing I'll just wait for.
My eyes are yours.
Yeah, it's the waiting game. Oh, the Vandals decided to stop attacking the Goths over here for some reason. So yeah, I'll probably have to swing my army around to basically, you know, hit them, I guess.
Unseen, unheard. Spying.
Gothic rebels over here, apparently.
Unseen, unheard. Unseen, unheard.
You know, I think I'll leave these guys alone just because they, you know, resettled and they're going to have all their Horde units to Roxalani. And Franks have resettled in Lugdunensis, so they're over here somewhere to Franks. Someone's died. Burgundy's at war with the Saxons, apparently. Franks are at war with the Roman Empire. These guys broke their alliance. These guys declared themselves allies. See, that's the Huns. They like to make a mess of things, as you can see.
Serve your will. Moving.
They can't decide if they're going to go to war with these guys or not, the Vandals, for some reason.
Spying. Unseen, unheard.
Awaiting your command. At once.
Then Burgundy are over here, attacking this rebel town over here. And they went away to again.
Is ours, mighty one.
There we go, we sacked Amsterdam.
Great one. At once.
Venetia. So apparently some Samartians are over here in this area. I think. The Franks got kicked out of their homeland again, apparently. Someone came of age. Well, anyways, now they basically like, hit these guys over here.
Orders. Forward. No more moves.
We'll cross over to basically hit the Goths myself, I guess, since, you know,
Sire.
the Vandals keep screwing around.
No more moves, sire. Sire, move out. Moves depleted, mighty lord. Mighty general, forward. Orders. Mighty general. Orders?
I serve your will. Unseen, unheard. Spying.
They're running around over here to Roxalani for whatever reason.
Glorious victory. Settlement captured.
Okay, we sack here.
Orders?
Now these guys, by the way, they could actually, like, you know, pose a threat if they actually go after my army, so I might try to avoid them.
Move out. No more moves, sire. My liege. March.
I'll basically put my guys in a giant block, so
Orders? Forward.
they're discouraged from attacking me.
March. My liege. Forward.
I serve your will. Seeing but unseen. Unseen.
Send my guys like so.
Out of moves, sire.
Those guys declare a ceasefire. Now I could attack up here at Colonial Agrippina, but I'm not going to worry about that town too much, I don't think, so let's push this way, I guess.
Mighty general. Mighty general. March. March. Moves depleted, mighty lord. Mighty general. Forward. Mighty general. Onward. Out of moves.
Four armies can go down this way.
My liege. March. Moves depleted, mighty lord.
A nice, like, you know, rebel landscape for the most part is what the Huns basically leave behind. Now you can make a lot of money, by the way, with the Huns, so once you get to like to 100k, usually you can like sell down, like, you know, have really good economies to
Mighty general.
avoid the issues they have with the Franks. So I might still play this game, by the way. If, like, you know, I think I'm doing well enough, I can really keep going.
March.
And we'll send these guys over here.
Mighty lord. Mighty general. Forward. Moves depleted, mighty lord. Mighty general. March. No more moves, sire. Mighty general. March.
Nice big block of guys over here.
Mighty lord. Orders. Onward.
I serve your will. Spying. Moving. Out of moves, sire.
So many Goths, but whatever.
Orders. Move out.
You know, I'm tempted to hit over here, but I assume this is probably a garrison town over here, so...
Orders. Leaving the army. March.
Well, it's not too garrison, that town.
Orders. Move out. Merging armies. Sire. Orders. Sire. Mighty general. My liege. Sire. Mighty general. Mighty general.
We'll start a siege with these guys, I guess.
Prepare for battle. Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege.
That's a really cheap trick I did. Basically set the horsemen first so, you know, they start the siege.
Sire, onward. Moves depleted, mighty lord.
But we'll do that.
Liege. Forward. Moves
Start getting Augustus Vindelicorum over here.
Ready to ambush. Sire, march. Mighty general.
Yeah, the gods don't like me walking around their territory, but whatever.
Attack! Victory is ours, mighty one. Move out. Prepare for battle. Begin the siege. Settlement under siege, sir. My liege. Move out. Engage the enemy.
Get my guys here.
Settlement under siege, sir.
Mighty general, forward, sire.
I don't really feel like fighting those rebels, so I'm just going to leave them alone, I think.
My ears are yours.
And these guys are at war. These guys declare ceasefire.
Unseen, unheard.
Here's the Vandal armies over here.
Seen, unheard.
Big garrison for the Eastern Empire right here. Big garrison. People are getting married.
Mighty general.
Alright, so I'm basically going to surround this city
Begin the siege. Settlement under siege, sir.
Mighty general,
with all my might.
engage the enemy. Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir.
Mighty general. Attack!
I'll probably let these guys basically, like, you know, get sieged out so I don't lose any more troops that, you know, I basically already lost.
Sire, attack!
We're just going to push those guys out of the way.
Victory! Attack! Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir. Sire!
Orders? Onward!
I want these guys to move right up here if they can.
Move out! March!
I know there's like a space for them to be right here.
Move out!
There we go.
Prepare for battle! Begin the siege! Settlement under siege, sir!
Mighty general, prepare for battle. Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir.
So there we go. This around colonial Dacia here of all my guys. Rebels in the Western Empire, of course. Now for my spy, I'm going to have him like look around.
My ears are yours.
So there's the port over here.
Unheard, unseen.
And there's Salono right there.
None shall see me. Out of moves, sire.
So I'm pretty sure like the Samaritans are somewhere in this area down here, either up here or down here.
None shall see me.
Well,
Spying.
I'm going to guess they're probably up here then.
None shall see me.
Yeah, there's a Samaritan territory up here, so
None shall see
that's where these guys basically fled to.
Orders? Engage the enemy! Begin the siege! Settlement
These guys will
under
be
siege,
dead in 3 turns, I guess. And then we'll have a Gothic horde running around.
Victory is ours, mighty one!
So there we go.
Settlement
We sacked the Goths. And people in flight. Alright, well this is actually probably a good ending for like the first episode for like, the Huns. I basically went on a little like, you know, horde creating spree. Created like, you know, basically a horde out of every single barbarian faction. A couple of them resettled like the Roxalani and the Samartians, but I could actually send these guys to try and like smash them again and like, you know, re-horrify them, so to speak.
yours. None shall see me. Moving.
And wow, he didn't leave anything here to guard himself as Samartians, so that's interesting. You know, I'm not sure what I'm going to do over here with, like, the stuff over here. I might want to just go, like, you know, down this direction to, like, conquer Rome, because conquering Rome is actually, like, you know, a vital strategy for, like, you know, the Huns to do. That might be something I might want to do. Anyhow, I think at this point we're just going to save the game. And yeah, I still got the old saves for the Saxons here, so let's delete them all now. We're done with the Saxons. We're doing the Huns. And we're going to save this as Huns 1. Hope you guys enjoyed this first episode of the Huns, and, well, you know what? I'm going to probably do this as long as possible, this series. We'll see if I can, like, actually get victory out of it as well. And that'll be it for, I think, the Barbarian invasion after that. But, for now, hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Don't know how quick it was. Maybe it's kind of quick, maybe it's kind of long. Don't know, wasn't really keeping track of time. But I'll see you guys next time.